What is going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to another awesome and hopefully very productive Friday Nitro Gang Live. Now, let me wait a little while till all of you guys are here in the stream. Hopefully, the quality is good. And if it's not good, well, you know, we got nobody to complain to in this country anymore. You write your governors a letter, they don't even open it. You write your senators a letter, they tell you to get out of here. How you doing? We got Compass, RC, Nitro, the realest guy out there. We got my friend Benjamin Martinez, RC, Corey, and Brent are here, our VPs from Canada. We got my buddy RC Adventures making excavators great again. He knows what that means. We got Jose Velasquez, longtime channel member with the triple yos. We got GeoMac86. Happy to see you here, man. NitroGang Queen Melissa, Lotus 420, super reliable channel moderator, doesn't take power, doesn't let power get to his head. We got RPM Nitro, Tara Curry's here in the stream. We have a lot of big fans of the Kyosho V1R. Now, guys, I am trying to make 1/10 scales extremely great again. They've always been great, but it's time to make it the winter of 10th scale. Winter's quickly approaching. The leaves are falling down. My blower is currently getting charged to blow the leaves outside tomorrow. But nitros will never get blown away here on this channel. We got Grizzly RC, Boosted RC. How you doing? Guys, congratulate Boosted RC for picking up a sickening vintage off-na buggy over this past week. We got Joshua Dulaney. Special shout out to him. You guys will hear a little more about him in the future. He's out there making his own nitros great again and also supporting this channel. You guys will know what that means soon. I don't really like to disclose too many things when the time is not correct. Now, you guys remember this Kyosho a little while ago. We got Big Boys Toys. Don't know if I said hello. I'm sorry if I didn't. How you doing? Now, the rest of you, I'll give you a little shout out later. I was just enjoying the conversation here in the stream. We got All Aspects RC. How you doing, man? All Aspects RC covers them. From the front, from the left, from the side, from the top and bottom. That's why they call him All Aspects. Well, it's because he has a couple of awesome RCs. That's probably why. But also other reasons. We got the Chevy Silverado body. The classic symbol of American gas-burning, fossil fuel running, fast food eating, barbecuing, tall beer drinking truck. Nitro Power, how you doing? All right. This one is not in the best condition. It's kind of a flimsy body, but I saw you guys talking about in the comments there. We love truck bodies on 10th scales, don't we? I know I do. This one has seen better days. It appears to have been an HPI body, although I gotta say it's like literally the world's thinnest body. Of course, we have ourselves another body killer. The guy cut out things that you're not supposed to cut out. Once again, so if you're going to make cutouts in the body, it's okay. You can cut this part out. Don't cut the windows out. You, my dude, guaranteed he has killed the structural rigidity of this body. Either way, we're going to continue. Hopefully this body fits. Now, in the last video, let me give you all a little catch-up. You want a little catch-up or not? I can do a little catch-up. I'm not saying ketchup, although ketchup is great on burgers, chicken, and even eggs. Who here eats ketchup with eggs? I do. Eric and Matthew, how you doing, man? Happy Friday to you. Now, listen, guys. The parts are in. And you're probably asking yourself, wow, man, this is like a 2000s Nitro. Where did you get the parts? Luckily enough, the V1R. Anybody knows why modern FW05 and 06 parts fit? This is from an FW06. The reason is the FW06, which you can currently get at AMAIN, is based on this original design. Really, when you kind of look at it, honestly, I don't see what they share other than the bumpers. Hopefully, the bumpers actually fit. Okay, Andrew Surrey, how you doing? He goes, nice, Mick, loving it. I appreciate that, bro. So, we got ourselves some tires to go on here. These are pretty significantly epic tires. Anybody knows the first model that was introduced with these HPI X pattern wheels? Go ahead, make my day. give me the right answer. This tire is close to being 80% dead, but it's still pretty usable. Should be okay. King Nitro the First, how are you, man? King Nitro the First, who was the king after you, man? You know, when there's one, there's two, right? That's kind of like what they say. What was the first model to include these wheels? In fact, this color rim as well. Anybody know? I could pull out the car right now, to be honest with you. I mean, do you want me to pull it out? I'll pull it out. Go ahead and pull it out. This right here was the very first HPI to include the X pattern wheels, the RTR3. Now, I know people call this the RS43. I guess you could call it that. Me personally, since I had this long ago, they never really referred to this as the RS43. This was always called the RTR3 because RTR was the way HPI was going during the early 2000s, and these were never offered as a kit. Up until a couple years later, they had the SS, but the regular ones were never offered as a kit in terms of the ones with the 15FE engine. So in reality, these are the RTR3 models, the ones with the single speed and the purple head 15FE engine. RTR3. Personally, I do not like to call these the RS43. Today, people are calling, well, I don't want to say people, but these are actually called the Nitro 3 series. The whole series is called Nitro 3. If you're going to get one of these, I would highly recommend you go with the ones that have the 2-speed transmission. You don't want to have to retrofit this stuff over a period of time. It was a pretty big optional kit that you would have had to buy. You needed many, many parts. Recently, I met a guy. Maybe he's watching this video, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you guys a little story if you want to hear it. So go ahead, give me a hell yeah if you want to hear the story on this guy's RC interaction with me at the RC track. Nice dude. He came up with two of these. They were basically chassis with no engines. And he was asking about how to convert these into a 2-speed. So, you know, obviously, it's not that easy. You would have had to have the entire 2-speed conversion kit, which is the clutch bell, it's the bearings, it's literally everything. It's a bunch of crap, you know. But yes, I see a good comment here from Andrew Surrey. He goes, I've been calling them Evos. So you're not totally incorrect, but like 80% incorrect, you know what I'm saying? In good humor though, bro. But for real, the RS43 Evo, that was like a later generation model, right? But the very first models, they were just the RTR3 and eventually just called the Nitro 3. Because in essence, they're basically the same chassis. Let's see if I have a body. No, I don't have that one. So somewhere further down, I have a Type SS, but whatever. We're not going to get into it. Either way, names do matter. You know, this week, somebody posted a comment. And, you know, I responded. You guys might be aware of the comment. If you want me to talk about it, I'll talk about it. You know, it's another reference to a guy calling this hobby toys. You know, I can give you my little piece on it or not. It's up to you. The reality is, language has meaning. If you all of a sudden call this a rim instead of a wheel, do you know what I'm talking about? Is this a wheel or is this a rim? The rim is the inside plastic piece. The outside is the tire. Now, yes, collectively today we refer to this as a complete wheel, but long ago, my bros, long ago, when you had to glue wheels and tires, you would have had to buy them separately. You know what I mean? So definitely, if you said, oh, I want a wheel, if you went to the hobby store and you said, I want a wheel, they're going to sell you a pack of wheels. You want to see a pack of wheels? I will show you a pack of wheels. No, I'm serious. Do you guys want to see a pack of wheels? So long ago, this is what you would have had. This is for a Yokomo GT4. Just because, you know, language and words and the way we assign meaning to linguistics matter. You know, we don't want to reach a state in our government where, well, all hell is breaking loose. Either way, this would have been a rim, or as they call them, wheels. Me personally, I would call it a rim. I would not call this a wheel. In my mind, a wheel is the complete package for me. So this is for a Yokomo GT4, by the way. We got any Yokomo GT4 fans in the stream or what? Just let me know. Yokomo GT4. Then you would have had the wheel, which, well, the tire rather, right? Then, get this. If you were really unlucky, although some of the more RTR brands came with the foam, generally when you bought the tire, the foam would have been included. In this particular case, because it's Yokomo's the king, in my opinion at least. Not many opinions. How you doing there, my bro Michael Anzatari, out there representing the Nitro Gang in Australia? I was watching Crocodile Dundee the other day. Now I know it's a little bit of a cliche. Everyone thinks in America life is like crocodile chasing. But Michael Anzatari, bro, can you please tell us, do people chase crocodiles in Australia? I think that that's a pretty okay joke to ask, right? It's not mean or nothing. Okay, either way, we got foam over here. So foam, tire, and wheel. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works, bro. Either way, this dude in the comments, you know, and like a lot of my viewers, honestly, guys, I'm really surprised at you. You're like, oh, yeah, these are toys to me. These are toys. The reality is, how you doing, Rocky Mountain Bashers? The reality is, you can call cheese pajamas. Do you want to call cheese pajamas? You wouldn't do that though, right? So why would you, like, it's not a toy, because that's not the definition of the word. Like, you could assign words to have different meanings. That's what slang would be. But the reality is, you're going to be very confused. Either way, let's continue. Okay, I don't think anybody cares about tire, wheels, and foam, but like, this is some real vintage RC experience story making over here. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's right. Richard Hughes goes, they are not toys, they are high octane, scaled down models. Exactly. Like, I'll be honest with you, you know, people call things toys like, oh, you know, you get a car, you get a Corvette or whatever, right? You're like, oh, that's my toy. I love that. But you understand, like, the use of the word, that's my toy. You're not literally saying it's a toy. It's you're assigning a different word to the meaning, a different meaning to the word. It's not the same thing. People that think these are toys need to go get some grammar classes. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Anyway, guys, anybody want to guess what I'm wearing? I'm just curious. Anybody want to guess? All right. So we got some extra parts. I actually had to double down, get like a bunch of parts. So we have the body posts. Hopefully these will fit. These are the FW06 body posts. It's all right, Nitro Power. So Lotus 420 goes, it's a hobby grade scale model. You know, we can call it whatever we want, but the fact is, when you're actually calling this stuff a toy, you don't actually mean it's a toy. Ford man, how you doing? Ford man, tell me why Ford Taurus transmissions are bad. Just tell me why I had 3 Ford Tauruses in my life and they all broke when they hit overdrive. John Gangan, how you doing? The thing is, let's do a little switcheroo over here. The thing is, you know, language matters. If you start assigning terms to words that don't exist for their correct meaning, you're just gonna have misconceptions everywhere. You know, it's like criminal gets arrested for stealing a DMV out of a deli. You know, guy steals a ATM out of a deli. How did he know not to take the ATM and put it in his truck and drive out of it? How did he know? Because as a group in society, bro, it's basically known that the ATM stays in the damn store. Okay, Corey, thank you for the shirt, man. Okay, it's getting cold, and you gotta wear flannel. That's how it works. So let me see what we got. We got my boy. Everyone else is the same. Okay. All right, we're gonna continue, everybody. Hopefully this body fits. Let's go on to the chassis. I have receivers. I have radios. I have flannel, baby. All right. Never be afraid to wear a nice shirt. Okay. All right. Let's continue. I actually have a lot of work to do on this chassis, so it's a little bit, how you doing there, HPI'd? Savaged. All All right. Ghost Polo. Yeah, it's a little cold, so I decided to wear a shirt. Anybody here watch? What was that show with Tim? That comedian guy. Tool Time. Tool Time. All right. Okay. I'm thinking I still actually have the cooling head that I haven't put back on. So we got to get Tim Allen. That's right, Tim Allen, baby. Tim, the tool man, Taylor. So let me get to work on just putting the engine back together, putting a little oil in it. My goal for this weekend is to make this thing a runner, everybody. We need a runner in the house. All right, so in a little bit, I'm going to put all this back on. We'll be good. By the way, the shocks suck. I still need shocks. I didn't get shocks. But I have a source. His name is Ben, who will probably hook a brother up with shocks. Statistically speaking, it's going to happen. So let me get close to this. Oh, there's like a little thing over here. Hold on a second. Give me a minute. But the reality is, you know, I wasn't mad at the guy for calling these toys. That really wasn't it. It's just the word toy already has a meaning. You know what I'm saying? You can call it whatever the hell you want, but the thing is, are you really effectively communicating? Right? And if you don't want to effectively communicate, you might as well go do some heroin. I don't know. But like, I personally want to effectively communicate with everybody out there. That is the reason why I've been doing videos explaining, fixing, repairing over the past decade, right? Effective communication. If you don't have that, you might as well be P. Diddy. All right. I'm going to give you guys a little light, and we'll assemble this engine back, all right? We good with that? Then we'll assemble the parts and blah, blah, blah. All right, sickening. Thank you all for joining me tonight, by the way. Thanks, Clifford, man. Thank you. So who here with me agrees? You know, gotta tell you, had a lot of negative comments on my post over there. I didn't post that Facebook comment with the intention of hating on the guy, but, you know, why don't we call hot dogs burgers? Let's say you go to a barbecue. Are you know, and the guy asks you, oh, you want a hot dog or a burger, bro? And you tell them, oh, I want a marshmallow. Is he gonna know what you're talking about? No. So why the hell would you call this a toy? It's not sold in Toys R Us. Well, it's enough conversation over there. How you doing there? Anonym. Greetings from Germany. I love your videos. Thank you, bro. Happy to have you here. I'm usually here on Friday nights, right after work, wearing the same shirt I went to work in. Monty Kriska, how you doing? Tara Curry goes, I remember one time at the flying field, it was all members flying their RC planes, and one guest said, nice toys. He was literally kicked out. Well, bro, that's how you got to do things. Okay. Melissa told me to shut up and concentrate on RC. She told me, shut up, Dimitri. Clifford, probably no mag time tonight.
I did not say those words, so don't say that.
Okay, she meant it, though.
I didn't say those words.
Hey, Melissa, I need my big tuning screwdriver, the one that's like upstairs for these screws, you know, like that purple one. I need that screwdriver real bad. If I don't get that screwdriver, we're dead in the water right now, like the Titanic.
Purple one?
Yeah, the big, you know, the flathead screwdriver. The purple flathead.
Yeah, it's in the car.
It's in the car?
Yes.
What's it doing in the car?
You left it there.
Your car?
Yes.
Can you please get it? Yes. I seriously need it. Guys, can we motivate Melissa, please? All right, Wes Hobbies, how you doing? Here goes. I had someone call a custom-built $8,000 turbine helicopter a toy. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can call a person a toy, depending if you're P. Diddy. But the law, let me tell you something about the law. The law does not call people toys, do they now? Okay, you know, I didn't mean it like, you know, in a negative manner when I responded back to the guy. But the reality is, it's not a toy. Okay, let me put back the cooling head over here. All right, so the reason I asked her to get me a particular screwdriver, if you guys don't know, anything with a Novarossi style engine, Italian, you're going to have these kind of screws. There's actually a specific screwdriver that you were able to get from Novarossi, generally Mugen engines, stuff like that, use flat head screws. That's just kind of how it works. So depending how things go, I'll be able to maybe hopefully fire this up tomorrow or Sunday. It depends. I'm just waiting for the screwdriver because you basically need it. All right, let me ask you all, how was your day? What have you been working on? It's not all about me. It's also 85% about you.
Here you go.
Oh, screwdriver is en route. Okay, right. So this is what I was talking about, my dudes. It's a perfectly... This THS screwdriver, too bad THS is gone. They're out. They're gone. They said sayonara. Oh, look at that. I put the screw in the wrong position, too. Oh, that's sick. I see we got HBI Savage. Also got himself the Sen Genesis. Awesome, man. Me too. Which model Sen? I maybe didn't check it out, but Ford Mango's been working on my fit scales. The Baja and the MCD. You're a lucky man, bro. I don't even own an MCD. But there's something special in the world of Bajas coming to this channel. Thank you, John Hensley. He goes, keep making Nitro great, and thanks for all the help. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Over the years. Okay, let me put these two screws in, and I'll continue. Let's hope they go in correctly. Just want to get this positioned. Okay, it's good. Really important that you get this thing in right, or else you can kind of crush the washer in there. Thanks, John Hensley, man. I appreciate it. All of these proceeds are going directly to Nitro, no matter what. And defending my U.S. constitutional rights against people trying to badmouth my name for no apparent reason. Exactly, Compass RC. You could call them anything, but the reality is, do you care about the message you're communicating? If you don't, hey, man, you could call Chinese food potluck. Go ahead, call it potluck. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's just not that. Let's say you go to a car dealership. I used to be a car dealer years ago. I was a Nissan dealer. That's why I like Nissan. If you tell the people, hey, man, I'm going to sell you a Nissan Maxima, but then you pull up in a Versa, you're not going to have a good time. Customer ain't going to make the deal. Or I'm just hand tightening these a little bit. Oh, no, Ford, man, I'm not bothered. It didn't bother me. That comment didn't bother me. It was just like, why would you do that, I wouldn't say it bothered me. It was more like, it's just incorrect. That's all, No, it don't bother me, dude. Do you know how many of these things I've been over YouTube throughout the decade? This is not the first. It's not the last. And that's fine. But just know, when people are calling you out, it's because they're jealous. They're extremely jealous. Or they have a giant crush on you. In my case, it's both. All right, the head should be okay. I'm not doing too craziness over here. Let me just make sure it still spins and all. All right, we have very good compression. I cannot spin the flywheel over with my hand. All right, next up, guys, I'm going to ask you all, what do you think I should do? Put the wheels on or what? Wheel gang or, well, yeah. By the way, I'm kind of surprised why no one really cares what these are. I mean, I talked about it before. All right, let me take these off. Yep. No, I don't want to. Let's take off these. So I covered this before in the last stream, but I'll just say it again. This is used for setting the camber caster toe in. These are basically flat discs, and there is a camber gauge. In fact, I have one. I'm not an expert on how to use it, so I don't really want to get into it. But if you guys want to see, I could probably find my camber gauge, and I'll work on that. Yeah, they're pretty tight. So basically, the logic is this has to sit directly against the wheel hub because it's a flat surface. How you doing there, Woogie Nitro Man? Just out here trying to repair a vintage Kyosho. All right, we're putting on these HPI X pattern wheels. They are not really, there's no directional mark, but I'm quite confident this thing should be facing forward. All right, whatever, we'll figure it out how it goes when it goes. All right. Oh, wow, we got a one-way bearing in the front. That's nice. That is nice. Now, generally, for a car of this level, you would want foam wheels. Foam is what you want, but, you know, the X patterns will do. How you doing there, Scotty Z? Happy to see you here, man. All right, so far it spins freely, doesn't go back, so one-way bearing is normal. To the left side. Okay, it's coming off. Joshua Delaney, bro, see you later. Tread pattern seems to be reversed. So I'm just making sure that it's the same. Okay, it seems to be this one. All right, we're getting closer to getting some bumpers on and electronics. My goal is just to get electronics and front bumpers on. Of course, we still have a shock issue, but if anything, I'll have to drive with no shock coil. If you guys missed it, oh, John Hensley gifted a membership. Let's see who got it. I'm looking right here in the chat. Nitro Bob, congratulations. Welcome to the channel membership. By the way, guys, today I ordered myself, let's see, it spins freely, baby. Spins real good. I ordered myself a torch. Melissa, you want to bring the torch down? It's on the table. I might want to show the NitroGang the torch. You want to see the torch? If Melissa's listening, she'll bring the torch. Anybody here want to guess why I would need a torch for something? Go ahead. Take a guess. Why would you need, and it's a butane torch. Boosted RC here knows. Butane torch, baby. So yeah, let me give you a closer look at this. Basically a metal disc. It has a good amount of weight to it. It's not thin. It's pretty tough. They do still sell these for use with Huddy setup stations. Huddy. Although some people say Hootie, I'm not sure. Brent goes screws. Yes, screws, and also what? Let me see which way the tread goes. So it's supposed to be going this way. Yeah. Actually, there's a little bit of a matter regarding a starting pin in an HPI engine. In this case, that's what it is. A Boosted RC knows. There's a stubborn starting pin in an HPI G3.0. That project has not been debuted yet. All right, diff seems okay. Melissa, bring me the butane torch. It's on the table. Ron Fuller, how you doing, man? Long time no see. One of my long time Patreon supporters and channel members. He goes, what's going on, Nitro Gang? Finally able to catch you all alive. I have to give you all a shout out from Taiwan. Well, man, I hope Taiwan is safe. I hear on the news things might be going down. Let's hope they don't take Taiwan down. All right, Nitro J, how you doing, my friend? Melissa, there's a thing that looks like a torch on the table. Please bring it. People want to see the torch. So what the Statue of Liberty holds in her hand. You know, the torch. Kidding. It's not.
You took it downstairs.
I didn't take the torch. All right. So wheels are okay. Let me check the ride height. Oh, yeah, I took this shock off. So I'm thinking I should probably assemble the shock first again. Of course, the shock is, it's real bad. It's not original, and it's missing parts. All right. So here's the torch, bros. Put this back. This back. Put this back.
Oh my goodness, babe. I just...
Don't oh my goodness me, please.
Yes.
Gotta tell you, the filling of butane, not that fun. There we go, baby. Torch gang. All right. Prove that I have one. So, the issue with the shocks, they're definitely not for this car. These are not the correct Kyosho shocks. If anything, I would have wanted like the regular HPI shocks, but like, you know, I'll have to do with this for now. Nothing else I can do. Yeah, so basically the seal in there just it's incorrect. So I'm just gonna assemble it back and just put them on just for ride height, because I kind of have no choice at this point. These are not the right shocks, and they're bad. So there's nothing else I could do. We just need to get the right height in, and that's it. Okay. There's definitely a piece missing in the seal assembly. That's what it is. But it's all good. Let's see how we put this back in. All right, let me just snap it back in so we have proper ride height when I'm doing this. All right, I'm just gonna put the screw in first. Then we'll start assembling the bumper. Oh man, this is like not even the right width of the shock is incorrect. All right, it's installed. It's not very good. All right, whatever. We got something. It's not good, but we got something. All right, guys. What do you say? Dig into the parts or what? All right, so as you could tell, my entire bumper is busted. Obviously, this thing took a real good impact. Not the kind of impact that a pizza makes when it goes into your mouth either. We're talking like a bad impact. Genuine Kyosho parts. Only thing I don't have is the bolts, the screws, but hopefully I'll be able to figure some out. So we got the bumper assembly and the body posts. The bumper, couldn't find the original bumper, so I had to order an HPI bumper. It's obviously not the right size, but you know, whatever. If you know, at least I'll get this for now. Hopefully that bumper fits. We'll have to see if it does or doesn't. By the way, if you want to get yourself a new FW06, there's still plenty of parts for them. I put a link in the description to this video, guys. All right, don't miss out. All right, so let me see what I can do on this particular issue. How you doing there, MPTRC, man? Happy Friday to you. So let's break apart the bumper. Well, let me go get my snips. Oh, they're right here. All right, let's remove the top. I mean, I'm assuming it will fit. Hopefully. This one's damaged anyway. How you doing there, Hoser One, man? Happy to see you here. Yeah, I'm just working on this Kyosho. Ordered some new parts. We got the bumpers, body posts. Hopefully stuff fits. And I also got a torch, right? Torch. Gotta tell you, I was looking at the chassis before. The guy really did not do a great job on, well, so anything. We have the finest of the Phillips screws hardware. That's just a joke, really. Okay. They're the same? Yeah, they appear to be exactly the same. All right, that's good news. That's sick. Modern FW06 parts fit on this old chassis. That is quite impressive. I am not sure why he has these screws here. I probably should look at an exploded parts diagram. Where'd the other screw go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Wondering what this is. I don't think anything goes in these screws. Big Boys Toys, thank you, man, for the channel donation. He goes, OG Kyosho foam bumper fund. Yeah, I looked it up on eBay. They're like $30. I mean, they're real ridiculous. This bumper is the closest I can get that will make it fit, but it's not exactly the same size. It's smaller. We'll see. I think it's like from an RS4 3 Sport or something, maybe. Like the electric chassis, maybe. All right, let me continue with this for now. By the way, guys, if you don't know, this is the one that I paid, what was it, about $144 all in. Not one of my finest deals, I'll be honest with you. I was a little 10 scale crazy. Oh, damn, look what I just discovered here, too. Why is this pin not correct exactly? There's a clip over here, and this is retracted. Well, this is all the kind of stuff you got to investigate before you put it in. It's probably captured by the blower mount. Let me see how it's going to go. It might be captured by this. What the hell is that? Maybe it's not captured. All right, so we're going to need nuts too. That's going to be a situation. Luckily, we have something known as Kyosho car aids. Everybody. It's Kyosho. This was actually, if you ever saw the box, it said car aids. AIDS. Like the disease, but also like the helper. You know what I'm saying? Anybody seen that South Park episode? That's what it's about. So we should have that hardware in this Kyosho box, in fact. Okay. Let me think how I'm going to assemble this. Let me see if I have the Kyosho manual open. I should have opened up the Kyosho manual. So there was a manual. Yep, Lotus 420. Jared, his aids. He had aids. The Jared from Subway. I don't even know what this is because I don't have the foam bumper right now. Okay, I'm thinking let's put in the bottom mount first. I'll probably have a better idea of how this goes. We know that it should go this way. Yeah. So once the bottom mount is in, we'll have a little bit of an idea. So what we need, I gotta look up the manual. You know what, guys? You want me to look up the manual because like this stuff has to be correct. Just gonna look up the FW06 manual. Okay, I got it. Would it be the parts diagram or the manual? Maybe the manual, right? Okay, I'm loading the manual right now. Here, you want to check it out? I'll let you check it out. You guys see the manual right there? So this is the FW6 that's on online. Assembly 15 to 43. All right, so we'll get down to the bumper. There's the 2-speed baby right there. All right, so we're in this position. All right, I am for sure missing a C-clip. This is odd. Let me take a look at this. Hold on. Let me zoom in on this and you guys will see what I'm talking about. So this hinge pin is just coming out on its own. That means the rear clip is also missing. So I need the clips too. I don't know if I have a set of clips, to be honest with you right now. I might not have a set of clips. I'm thinking right now. There's definitely supposed to be clips. Or else these pins will move as soon as anything is going down. All right, so you could see right here in the manual, right here, we obviously do have the hinge pin brace and the C-clip, E-clips. That's interesting. All right, so, all right, it looks like they're only in the front. Oh no, these are the upper ones. These are the lower ones. So I need to see how the bottom is assembled as well. Okay, so yeah, we have the clips right there. I'm looking to see if they should be retained in the back. Melissa, can you bring me the yellow toolbox? I need the yellow toolbox. It has hardware in it. I need the hardware. Give me a second. I gotta look at this exploded parts view. So right here, no, it's the bottom ones. I'm looking at these bottom ones. Let me go see. Yellow toolbox. Okay, thanks. Thanks, bye. This one might be too small. Might be too small. Let's see what you guys are saying. JP, how are you, man? It's out here discovering issues as I keep going, you know? So let me try to insert this pin. It might be this might be very, very small. This might not be the right pin, the clip size. Does this appear correct to anybody here or no? All right, I'm gonna see if it goes in. If not, then I'll look for another one. Man, this is slower than this is going slower than I expected. Ford man goes, could be. Let's see. Well, pretty much know right away. Let me bring this out a little bit. I'm just trying to position it. Oh, fell a little bit already. Well, that's not good. Yep, long night, man. You're telling me, bro. I still need to go get some food. All right, so I gotta get it clipped in now. Hopefully it doesn't fly away while I'm doing this. And it's most likely will. You know what I'm gonna do? It hit the wall and it left the building. You heard that? It was a ricochet. There's a wrestler named Ricochet. I don't even like the guy. Air Max 95, how you doing, man? Those are great shoes. I'm gonna look for another one. That was a fail. Mark, how you doing? Goes making Nitro great again. I'm trying, man. This is a struggle. This is like the C-clip they use on the Traxxas engines for the pilot shaft. All right, that's a fail so far. How you doing, Texas Hill, man? Happy Friday to you. Hope you had a positive and engaging week. Happy to see you here. I'm just trying to repair this Kyosho, you know. Pin just left the building, basically. Good comment there from JP. He goes, out a little grease. I'm going to do that right now, bro. If I can find one again. I appreciate that comment. I should be able to find one. I mean, it's a pretty generic pin clip rather. They're sometimes included in these old linkage sets. Think I found it. No, that one's too small. Let me go walk around. Major success, everybody. Major success. Oh, this one looks extremely small, to be honest with you. I don't think this is the right size. No, we're about to find out. That's right, Mark Jamilo. The clip left the chat, but you are here, man. And thank you for being a long-time viewer, supporter, and an all-around positive dude. So let's hope this works. Or else I'm going to be out of... Well, that's all right. I mean, eventually it always works, but... You know, you want it to work now. Yeah, Texas Hill, good comment. I don't have a magnet next to me. Plus, I have the computer right here. You can't really put magnets next to these. I'm sure you know. Let's see what happens. We're going to dip it in the grease. Clip is greased. All right. Okay, didn't go far. Grease worked. It's definitely the small clip. That's what it is. It's definitely not the right clip. Well, if it fits, it fits. Do it like this now. Oh, man. I think I almost got it. Well, I got it. All right. Ba-boom. There it goes. Job done. Thanks for that tip, JP, man. I'm going to remember that. Put grease on it. Keeps it from flying away on you. There it is. It's on. Looks to be good. We good? We good. That's right, Air Max 95. Clip left the chat like Biden's brains. Well, awareness. I mean, he's a smart guy, you know. We shouldn't be making fun of that guy. Thanks, Maxwell Bruckner. I mean, yeah, he ruined this country. You know, that is true. Okay, let me continue with what I'm doing here, guys. Sorry that this is, you know, I was hoping to actually get like the electronics and maybe do a fire up. This is going slower than expected. Doug Boy, how are you, man? Happy Friday to you, bro. That's right, Mark. I'm glad you also learned that grease trick. You see, that's why I do a lot of this stuff live. People have good suggestions. I appreciate that. Okay, time to get this in. So we're going to have to go back to the manual. Let me just look up what kind of nuts they use. Captured nuts. Okay. So this is what they're telling us to do. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. They're telling us to use kind of machine screws. Well, I wouldn't say machine screws, but because they thread into plastic. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. They don't thread into plastic. They thread into nuts, lock nuts. 3mm lock nut. So we're in this position right here. 3mm lock nut and 10mm screw. All right. So we know they don't go in anywhere other than the lock nut. All right. So that's it. I mean, that's pretty good info. We don't need more than that, really. Air Max literally said it right there. All right. So I'm going to look for nuts and screws that match, essentially. Can't believe I just said that. So it appears it probably will be, so it has to be like a captured nut, like a hex. Terra Curry goes, love the manuals. You got to look at the manual, you know? You know how it is. I'm thinking it's going to be one of these Kyosho nuts. John, how you doing? By the way, John, new channel member. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I saw you joined, what was it, a day or so ago? Awesome. In terms of what lock nut I need, these look like they have regular plastic lock nuts. I'm not totally sure, to be honest with you. I'm going to use some of these, but I also need to find the correct screw. So 10mm, it said. This appears to be 1 centimeter. Well, we're about to find out if it's too long. Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. Trial and error. You don't know until you do it, you know? All right, so I'm going to give you guys the side lateral view. All right, so these are actually not the correct screws. They got to be tapered because the bottom of the chassis is most certainly, what's that term? Not tapered. Oh, man. I got other screws, but they're not very good. Tapered isn't the right term. All right, let me see. I got other screws. We need... This is not the right ones. Countersunk. That's the right term. Correct, man. MPTRC. Thank you. Countersunk. We need 3 countersunk screws that are about 1 centimeter. Well, it looks like my screw set has also left this chat. All right, we're just going to use the Kyosho ones for now. It doesn't matter. There's nothing I can do right now, okay? Joe Bates, how are you, man? Happy to see you here. Happy you made it. No rush. Yeah, I'm just going to use these. I'll just see if they work for now. All right. So the nuts do fit. Let's hope it's captured correctly. Retained, rather. Oh, thank God. Perfect fit, baby. Look at that. Perfect fit with the screw. The nut. Sorry, nut, not the screw, the nut. Of course, it pops out. So, yeah, we're going to have to... Who gave me that suggestion? Tire glue, right? I don't think I have any tire glue right now. Okay. All right, so they do fit. I'm going to put them in. It'll be enough tension. It'll just stay put, I think. All right. Once it's sitting flat against the chassis, like this, I mean, the screw will just go in. I'll just hold it. Oh, let me zoom out. Sorry, guys, you couldn't see. All right, zoomed out. So once it's sitting like this, it's just going to to work. Hold on a hot second over here. Something going down. Oh, these parts over here are sticking out on the bumper. It doesn't sit flush with that little molding, the plastic molding. Yeah, this is some finicky work, I gotta tell you, man. This is real finicky. That's odd. It's not completely aligned. I'm just trying to push it in there slightly so I can get the lock nut in. Not a perfect alignment for some reason. Nitro Bob, how you doing? Well, that's true. Gotta get that. It's not perfectly aligned. It could be a little bit crooked or something. Oh no, it's going in. It's going in. Once we get one of these lock nuts in, I should be all right. Okay. It's a goer. All right. Oh, it's in. This screw is a little longer than needed, but it went in, guys, and it's flush. It's flush. That's what matters. All right, let me give you a better perspective. So right now, I'm not really too worried about overall how this. It'll be fine. Like, I'm not gonna really destroy this car. So yeah. I'm gonna check also. I'm not gonna do any thread lock right now. Okay, we got this one. So far, so good. It's really not a big deal. I could always just like remove them, and these like the world's cheapest screws. I'm not really looking to make it like rock solid over here. It just has to work. Doing the other side. Come on. Let's see, we got a channel donation. I forgot to read it out. My bad about that. Joe Bates goes supporting Nitro Gang. Appreciate the live. Thank you, man. Happy to have you here. Knowing people appreciate this channel and the effort. Always about the effort. Hoser One goes picked up a brand new HPI bullet in box. Whoa, for $200. That's a sickening deal. I got like 3 bullets actually. None of them are going to what's that guy's name who's going to be in a trial again. Okay, the actor. All right, so check out the front. It's not the best. These screws are a little long, but whatever, it's fine. It's going to be held in place. There's going to be foam here anyway, so like who cares? All right, so we got the front end to a degree going. To a degree. Very, very far degrees. All right, this is the other part we got to attach. What I'm not totally sure is what the hell is that over here? This part. It was part of the tree, the molded piece. I'm sure if this is here, mine is probably broken. Maybe it goes over here? No, there's nothing. See, the thing is, I can't tell if I'm missing extra piece. Oh, transponder mount goes Texas Hill. You are correct. Well, we don't need that then. Let's get rid of it. Freaking Texas Hill is an expert. All right, so this looks okay so far on the bottom mount. All right, so now we need to get the upper mount. Okay, so once again, I got to consult the manual. This will go this position. Okay, they'll have screws on top, and in between the foam the foam should be positioned. Problem is my foam piece is definitely not the correct piece. I'm gonna open it up anyway. I couldn't find the original one for Kyosho, as you guys might have already heard. I told you that just before. Tried hard, couldn't find it. I mean, for the right price, that is. Secondhand RC, how are you, bro? Happy to see you here. He goes, picked up an XTM XLB. Well, man, secondhand RC, that's a very nice, rare truck. I mean, buggy. XLB, if you guys want to know what it stands for, I know what it stands for. Extra long buggy. Or large. Could be large. Yeah, this is going to look funny over here. This is not like the right piece. Obviously, these pieces are not correct. Well, I don't want to call them pieces, but I mean, I could like sandwich it in somehow, I guess. It's foam. It should just position itself, I'm thinking. Let me see if this will somehow... I mean, obviously, it's not going to fit. I'm going to have to cut holes. So it would normally be like that, and there would be a bumper in the front over here. I thought it would be very close to fitting, but it doesn't fit. I'm going to have to drill holes. So that means it will be positioned. Let's see. No, it has to go this way. What am I talking about? It has to be this way. So it would then be this position. See, these are actually bothering it right now because now it's pushing up against it. Yeah, this is not the right mount at all. We gotta fail, but I can make it happen. I'm gonna have to mark it up, I guess. All right, so what I'll do, I'm gonna position it like so. Maxwell Bruckner, thank you, man. You know, trying to do what I can with what's available. I'm gonna position it like that. Try to get a center position because these holes have to go through. That's what holds the bumper in place. Randall Rivers wants to know if I'm going to be running it this Sunday. Hopefully, yes, bro. There really isn't anything stopping me. Once I get the electronics in, I actually have them right next to me. It should be a runner. I mean, I could run it without the bumper, but that's a little dangerous. All right, so the center would be like this. The problem is I can't really tell how deep it goes. No, I could tell. You know what I'll do? I'll position it. I just need to mark where the bottom would go. Right there. All right, so let me tell you what I'm doing, bros. I think this is achievable, actually. So this is the bumper, right? It's going to sit in this position. All I need to do, essentially, is drill small pilot holes. Actually, I could even get this thing to go out further. Yeah. I think we can get this thing to go out far out. Like that. All I need to do is mark with holes where these go, drill like adequate holes, and that's it. It'll insert itself. What do you think about that? Dale. Anybody knows who Dale is from the Misfits? I mean, it won't look fantastic. We got giant holes. But it'll be functional. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. All I need is to make sure that's centered and that we have holes going through the middle. Yeah, it's going to work right now. What I need is a like a long little thing that I could like stab a hole with it and then drill it. You guys understand the logic that I'm doing right now or what? All right, we got it, baby. I'm going to stab it right now. We're going to get a bigger bumper than factory. Because when I hit the RC track, bros, those guys try to take me out all the time. Watch, it's going to work. Boom. We got a hole. We got a hole. I'm going to go all the way through. All right. Went all the way through. Watch this. These are our positioning holes. See that? Freaking genius, guys. Come on. Give me a hell yeah. I love poking holes Javier SN95 as well, man. SN95, is that a reference to a Mustang? Isn't that the Super Snake 95? I think they call it the Super Snake, don't they? They do. All right, so now I just need to drill these out. Texas Hill goes, hell yeah. You know what? I don't even think I need to drill it. Well, no, this is actually pretty fat. Like, there's no way I'll be able to stick this in there. So, yeah, we need to drill these holes a little bit at least. Let me go get a drill. Hell yeah, goes big boys. You know what I say? I don't need a drill. I'm going to use my bare hands. I'm telling you, it's going to fit. I'm going to see if I can, like, bare hand it. Either way, it'll position itself. Oh, barehanded drilling, baby. You think the NitroGang can do this? No. It's going through. It's going through. Ba-boom. Hand drilling. Harlem NYC, how you doing? Man, I'm just, hand drilling stuff over here. Typical Friday night Nitro stuff, Probably need a bigger drill bit. Well, we're going to figure out right now. So I want it to be kind of tight. Because this is going to be held down by the bumper anyway. All right. Well, I mean, we got a hole. It's not the best hole, but it'll be straight. Man, you know what? Who's a good actor? Charles Bronson. Nitro Bob, I've never had a Samurai engine. But maybe one day I will get 8% lucky. Yeah, this hole's not big enough. I'm assuming. There's no way I can shove this in there. This is like twice the diameter. It has to sit over this. It's like twice the diameter. No, you see that? It's twice the diameter. We need to get another driller. Let me BRB. BRB. All right, it's more drill time, everybody. It's more drill time. It's a fatter one. Yeah, we don't need machines. I'm just going to use my hands. Sickening. Come on, bros. I'd support some support for this. Deserve. What the hell did I say? Not support. You can't support. That don't make no sense. That's a paradox. All right. It'll be better. Texas Hill goes doing good. Thank you, man. Oh, I gotta say, this repair is actually coming much slower than I expected, but that's fine. Let me see if this will position itself. It's still really a fat hole, though. All right. We got it. It fit. Look at that. Look at that, baby. It fit. You see that? It's so tight, I don't even need screws. That's sickening. Okay, this is almost good. Next up, I'm doing the other one. All right, it's fine. All right, so now what's gonna happen is, let me flip this upside down. This is gonna sit, as I said, in this position. This is gonna face down, and we're gonna need regular screws to go in here. Okay, so it has to go flat through this way. Got one. Got one. All right. I'm gonna squeeze. You ready to squeeze? Squeeze all the way through, guys. Look at that perfect squeeze job. Actually, pretty good work. There's no way this bumper will ever come off now. Beyond sickening. Frankly, this looks almost original. This is kind of like impact holes. Almost totally straight, maybe like 5% off. All right, now, yeah, we just got to screw it from the bottom and put in these screws, and that's it. We're done, basically. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty impressive repair right there. And then, I forgot the body post. Oh, you guys didn't tell me about the body post. Sickening. If you don't put the body post in, you'll never, well, it won't be very comfy to do it later, though. Nah, we don't need the torch. It'll be all right. All right, we got body posts. So what the hell is that? All right, so this is the rear, and we have 2 sets. Well, what is this? What are these tall ones? So I'm thinking these must be the front. Yeah, these are definitely the front ones, right? These are definitely the front body posts. If you don't get these in now, good luck later. You have to disassemble the bumper because they're screwed in from the bottom. So I'm assuming these. Let me get some of these deburring tools. Later, JP, man. Thanks for the tip. All right. Done. I'm going to check the manual for the body posts. All right. So, yeah, the front, these are definitely the front body posts. Check it out. Right there. Front body post for sure. 100%. So they're saying to use what screws? These screws, which are 3 by 10 millimeters, TP screw. So I'm assuming tapered. TP maybe tapered. All right. So the logic is it will go in like this. Pretty sickening. Yep. Toilet paper. Screws. That's a good one. That was actually real funny. All right, so we're gonna put these into the bumper. You could position them in a way to, You know, sometimes you want your body post holes to be horizontal or vertical. All right, it's in. I'm gonna position this one. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. It's kind of depressing. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna screw them in from the bottom, considering I didn't have the original screw. Oh no, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, the original bumper did not have the screws. So we need like these kind of fat screws. It doesn't matter really. You could probably use anything. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. I'm looking for screws, guys. Well, yeah. What you want is these ones. No, these are not it. I had like these HPI screws that were just for this, but I can't find them. Those would have been very good. You don't want machine screws, but I guess I'm going to have to use machine screws for now. Where is my 2mm driver? Well, I'm just going to try. There's nothing else I can do. It'll position itself anyway. It's new plastic, so yeah, it's going in fine. All right, just a little more, and it'll be toast. Well, by toast I mean good. All right, that's it. It's not going nowhere. It's a solid piece. Looking for a second screw. I have to order another screw kit. I'll have to use the Phillips screw on this one. Actually, I ran out of other screws. I have to use this one. Almost there. Joe Bates, thank you, bro. He goes, for the Taco Bell. Yo, Melissa, open up the Taco Bell app. In fact, I could do it right now. Oh, no, I'm using the phone. I can't. Forgot. All right. All right. Body posts are in. I mean, we're not far away from having a close to being a runner. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments, and I'll respond to you all. Once again, thank you for Joe Bates. Compass goes hard work and hard eating. Yeah, eating in this economy, not easy, man. I mean, you know, obviously we all have normal jobs to a degree. All right, let's screw this in. I think it's basically much better. All right, so here we need regular screws, and on the bottom we need screws as well. Okay, so this has to like lock in. Let me put that in. So the main problem is the screws that were used here are obviously not the right screws. Gotta think of, I'm just gonna use the same screws I just used. There's nothing else I can do. It's pretty much come down to that. All right. All right, here we go. One at a time. All right, this is going in. So far, not bad. Nitro Bob goes, this is sickening. Nitro Swide, how are you? I'm going to be on for a little while longer, you know. I don't do these things for like just, you know, just to waste time. Everything here has a goal. Secondhand RC, thank you, man. He goes, look at that twist. Really twisted my hand. I mean, look, it looks actually pretty factory, right? Even though this is like a bumper from an HPI, this actually looks like someone drilled it out for some, well, I don't want to say weight loss, but it could be freaking weight loss. Obviously, it's not weight loss. All right, let me do the bottom portion. I mean, it's basically good, man. Once I lock this in, it'll be tight. And not in the form of slang tight. It'll actually be tight. Maxwell Bruckner goes, it looks good. I'm honestly a little surprised. All right, let me get this one in. Because when I ordered this bumper, it was literally just random. Got this one. And we are using factory Kyosho screws, guys. So I'm not even doing nothing wrong out here. All right, I'll do the bottom one. It's basically tight over here. You guys been seeing the Tesla Cybertruck out on the streets? They're literally everywhere I live. People trying to sell them to make money, but nobody wants them. It's real sick. I guess they're trying to do what Ford tried to do to people during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. Guys, this actually real all right, man. This actually real all right. Look at the final result. I mean, dude, this bumper, it's from an HPI. We got HPI wheels. There still needs to be some work done to it, of course. This looks real sick. Shocks have no oil, though. I don't know, that is what it is. Shocks are oil-free. The back, we need the body post as well. Question is, where are they? Okay, so body posts for the back. And I'll let you guys watch your convo over there on the right on the side of the screen, so you know I'm always eyeballing the conversation. Corey goes fire in the hole. No, man, this is going to take a little more time. It's dark and cold outside right now. So we're going to put on these body posts. And I want to see if this body is going to fit. I most likely need to 3D print a filter, because this filter is not conducive to the truck body. It's just not conducive, girls. Not conducive. Okay. I'm wondering if these go on the outside or the inside. Anybody think they go on the inside? Meaning on that side. Well, we'll see once I screw it in. Bro, it's not bad at all. I want to see how the body sits. That body is not from this chassis, obviously. But we'll see what we got. I'm hoping to run the body I just showed in the video, the truck body. I'm a big fan of truckering. Kidding around, I'm not a big fan of trucking. But, you know, if I ever get a Silverado, I'll be happy. Thanks, Tarek, bro. Yeah, I'm surprised. Pretty good work, right? I mean, I'm lucky that these parts fit. I will say that. You know, this Kyosho screw kit, even though it's Phillips screws, they're actually quite good quality screws. Literally have not stripped at all. Zero stripping so far. You couldn't even take this to a nightclub. They wouldn't strip for you. They wouldn't, no matter how much Compass wants to give them. Big boys go stop trucking around. That's a funny one, bro. You are right about that. So we're gonna see if the body fits. I'm a little hesitant. I don't know if it will, but we're finna find out. I mean, that's it. The body post, everything is done. Gotta say, that's some advantageous work done today. I mean, it actually looks like a chassis now. All right. So here it is. I'm gonna try to fit the body. So this filter is not, the body's not cut out for this. Not a very good fit. We're going to have to go with something else. I mean, unless I drill other holes, that is. I don't really want to drill other holes. It could fit if I drilled other holes. It could very well fit. But it's a matter of, do I want to do that? I'm not sure, bros. I am not sure. What do you think? Should I try to make it fit? Ben goes, try to use the Lotus body. You guys want to see a Lotus body? I'm going to go break it out. Are you ready to see the Lotus body or what? All right, well, I mean, it could be made to work. With new body post holes. I mean, the wheelbase is completely correct. Corey goes, sickening. The wheelbase is definitely correct. This is a body that Ben painted, gave to me. He's a paint king, everybody. It could be made to fit. I think this was made for what chassis was this made for, Ben? An HPI, I think, or something. Check it out. Sick, huh? Look at that paint job. We got a wiper. We got mirrors. We got a rear end. Kyosho. Oh, this is a Kyosho body. Okay. But for what chassis? I can make it fit. So maybe by tomorrow, I'll drill new holes and make it fit. I mean, it's not far away from that. If it's an old Kyosho, it has to be. Corey with the NitroGang emojis. It has to be. I mean, there's really nothing older than like maybe the Kyosho Pure 10, which this chassis is indirectly based on. Can make it happen though. Let's see how far away the body posts are. So normally it's here. Yeah, they're in a totally different position. They would be like over here, the body posts. Air Max goes, mod the posts. There's just no way to do that here. To mod the posts. I thought of that already. There's just no way. Let me move this body for a second. Let me see what else I can maybe dig up. I'm thinking if these are the same as some other bodies. Nah, this is totally different too. Oh, hold on. No, the wheelbase is a little not the same. This one's a little offset to a different area. What?
This one?
No, this is not the same area. Give me that one too. This one's not the same either. It's a Yokomo GT4 body. All right, we got another special. You guys want to see another one? You want to see another one? I mean, it's all dusty. It's all dusty, bro. You want to see another one or what? Also, a Benjamin special. This would look badass.
Doesn't fit?
No, it doesn't fit. It has to, you know, these are like unique body posts. It has to be cut out. This one, I think the bumper might stick out too much. I mean, it could work.
I think it's adjusted.
Hemi 440, baby. That's right.
Can you take it back up?
It almost fits, but no. Yeah, take it back. Yeah, put it back. Maxwell Bruckner goes, that one is beyond sickening. We got others. No, not that one. That one already has a car. Got a Ford Taurus. This is the one I was working on a little while ago. It's the Taurus pace car. Probably the only one with a functional transmission. And this is actually close to being a fitter in the front. Mark Bessinger, how you doing? Goes, I love that Taurus. Me too, man. I remember you're the one that gave me the Taurus. Let me go check out some other bodies. You guys want to see some other bodies or what? Let me know. You want to see them or what? This one does not have body holes. So this one could be Custom cut. I think this one is going to be a fitter. This might have the best combination of wheel well arches. What do you guys think? Yeah. Corey goes, he likes that one. Needs a wing. Yeah, lost the wing. Don't know where the wing is. Yeah, people liking this one. I'll clean up the wheel wells a little bit. I think this is going to be the one. What do you guys think? James Simroth, how you doing? Toyota Trueno AE86, baby. Just enough clearance there with the bumper, too. This is from a Nitro 3 Drift, everybody. Also, the body holes don't fit. It's not. It's already been cut for a an HPI body. That's why. It's already been cut. You guys didn't even know I had all these bodies, huh? Yeah, Lotus 420 goes get the Subaru. Dylan Williamson, how you doing, man? Happy Friday Night Nitro to you. Let's try the Subaru again. Harlem NYC, how you doing? Goes, that is super dope and is sickening. You know what's going to be sickening? I'm going to look up some pizza right now. The truck. I'm going to try to fit the truck. Pizza gang time. Sorry, Texas Hill. 2 medium for $7.99 each. Try this one again. Yeah, this one doesn't have holes cut out. It's actually a pretty substantial body. This might be the best fit for this. This might be the best fit because it doesn't have body holes cut out already. It looks like it'll be a good fit. We agree? All right, bros. That's about it. I was actually prepared to do a lot more work, but a lot more work did not happen. Yeah, bro, I love Domino's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Domino's. I get people trash talking Domino's all the time, you know? The reality is, it's decent, honest, hard-working, reliable pizza from the oven. What the hell you want? The other day, I had like some friends over, you know? They brought a pizza. Dude, it was like one of those artisan pizzas. They forgot half the cheese. I was hungry after. I had to go make some frozen pasta I had. Artisan, you know what? You keep your artisan pizza. I'll take my Domino's, baby. Rory Holler, how you doing? All right, guys, I'm going to be here for 2 more minutes. I got to go chow down, and I got to get ready for this week's video. Because a little while ago, this guy said, you know, Hybrid Man, you don't do anything. You just don't do anything. You suck. You don't do anything. I told him, what is it you want me to do? Split the atom? You sick SOB? I'm not splitting atoms. I'm making nitros great again. That's what we're doing. All right, everybody. Pan Pizza, MPTRC. It's all about the Pan Pizza, bro. All right. In fact, I think there's some free stuff at McDonald's today. Let me check the McDonald's app. I would love to get some Popeye's chicken, but honestly, I don't trust them anymore. They keep trying to kill you. Every time you go to Popeye's, they keep trying to kill you. Like, they can't cook the chicken. Teriyaki, yeah. It's like, God forbid they cook the chicken correctly at Popeyes now. It's always raw. James Simroth, man, you have a good night. It ain't even loading. All right, guys, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I will hopefully try to run this thing this Sunday. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. The electronics need to be checked. Power switch needs to be installed. Battery gear, radio gear needs to be gone over. So that's about it. I think we had a good amount of success. As I said, if you want to pick up one of these Kyoshos, a modern generation model, not that one. You can't get that one. It's old. It's 20 years old. FW06, about $280. Kit with the engine, with the pipe. Get it right now in the link in the description to this video. Don't forget to become or be a channel member. A little update before we all go. This torch is unrelated to the NitroGang giveaway. But it's going down. Alright? I'm getting ready to film one of the final videos, and that HPI Firestorm will be given away to a channel member more than likely within the next 3 weeks. I am coming up with the final rules right now. No purchase necessary, but you got to be a channel member and pay the shipping. All right? But you also have to be a channel member. It's going to be controlled in a very controlling way. Kind of like people control you in bad situations in life. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to control it in another way by making you run a Nitro. Until then, guys, see you all later.